I knew it. I knew you were lying about having a new sugar daddy in your life.
Oh, David, it's a good thing you're not wearing glasses. They'd be all steamed up. After that kiss, ooh.
Oh, Clint, yes or no? Are you Dorian's new squeeze?
No, I'm not.
See?
Since Dorian and I were once engaged, I'm no more new to her than she's new to me. So yeah, God help me. Once again, I am Dorian's sugar daddy.
Oh, hey. I know you really want to talk to John, but I feel like we haven't even had a chance to talk ourselves.
Yeah, you're right. Sit. Thanks for coming with me.
Of course.
I still can't believe the judge didn't send me to prison.
Well, how could he, after everything that my dad said?
Yeah, and I still can't believe that your dad was actually on my side.
He knows that it was all Hannah's fault. She confessed that she was the one that pushed her mom down the stairs and blamed it all on my dad. That's why you got so upset and attacked him. And the fact that my dad is giving you a second chance, do you have any idea how big that is? He's giving us a second chance. We could start over. That's if you're willing.
Welcome home.
You know, about that, our things seem to be missing.
Yeah, we got back to the hotel and everything was gone.
And we could only think of one person who would have the guts to pull that off.
Your things. Oh, they're upstairs.
Todd, don't you think we should have discussed this?
Discuss this? No, there's nothing to discuss. You're moving in after the wedding.
Yes, after the wedding.
Oh, I forgot to tell you with all the trial and everything like that. We're getting married tonight.
We are in love. We are engaged. Why wait? Let's elope.
Eli? We just got engaged, what? 2 days ago? I've had this ring less than 24 hours and it is so beautiful. There are a couple of people in this town that I want to show this bad boy off and make green with envy. That's right. I'm going to take every minute that I can. It's not every day a girl gets engaged. No. Why rush to the altar when we can stroll? You came.
Don't get excited. I just came to tell you you can't call me anymore. I can't afford the trouble.
Trouble? From Eli Clark? Is he threatening you?
Yeah, you know, this was a bad idea.
No, please don't go. Please. If you don't help me, he'll kill me. Please.
Do you know who killed my mother?
No.
But you know something. It's Bennett Thompson, isn't it? You figured out who he is.
We don't even know if Bennett Thompson has anything to do with this.
But if he's the dark, handsome man who followed Rex to Boston...
No proof, Kelly. We don't even have circumstantial evidence.
But you have a hunch. And in my book, a John McBain hunch is as good as it gets. So who is he?
Blair, listen to me. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
What?
About our life together and our future. It hit me. You just, no matter how much planning you do, you don't know. Like last night, my plane could have crashed.
What, bite your tongue?
It could have happened. I'm serious. Think about Taya. You never know how much time you have left. So, please, make me happy and marry me before it's too late.
You guys are getting married today?
It's news to me.
Yes, I called the Justice of the Peace while we were still in New York. And he's gonna come by a little later.
Todd.
Well, what are we waiting for?
That's a good question.
You're okay with this?
Do I get my own bathroom?
You can have as many bathrooms as you wish. Go up and pick one out. What?
Well, this seems a little frantic to me.
It was up to you to wait until
Till it was too late.
I just want us to be all under one roof.
One big happy family.
A small family, but yes, happy.
Todd, I thought we agreed to be honest. I'm dying.
Not today, you're not. Today, you're getting married. We're gonna enjoy ourselves and our lives together as long as we can. Anything wrong with that?
Cole, I seriously need to know because so much has happened. Do you want our life together? Do you want things to be the way they were before all of this craziness happened?
What do you think?
I'm gonna take that as a yes. But Cole, I wish that that we could snap our fingers and it just be the way that it used to be, but we have so much work to do.
We'll do it. Kelly, I'm sorry I can't discuss this with you.
You can't discuss my mother's case. I have a right to know if there have been any new developments.
And when I know something new, you'll be the first to know, I promise, all right? But for right now, you gotta back off. You've already gotten too close, and I can't have you putting yourself in any more dangerous situations.
I can take care of myself.
Yes. I'm well aware of that. And so can Balsam, but somehow this Bennett Thompson still managed to poison him. Which, by the way, why were you following him to Boston?
I hired him. I can follow him wherever I want.
Okay, that makes sense. You know what? I got work to do. I'm sorry.
John, what am I supposed to do? Go home and play with my dolls?
Hey! Hey!
Hi.
Guess what? I'm guessing time served plus probation and community service.
All thanks to my dad.
Wait, Dad as in Todd Manning?
Yes, he actually went to bat for Cole in front of the judge.
Seriously? This I have to hear.
I'll be back.
Hey. Why'd you finally caught a break? Me too. Why don't you look happy?
Are you still convinced that Hannah pushed my mom down the stairs and attacked Ford?
Eli can't let me live. Okay, I know what he did. I saw him. I was there. I saw him push Dr. Saybrook down the stairs.
Not to rain on your parade, but you confessed to pushing Dr. Saybrook down the stairs. Okay? It's all over town. It's why you're here.
I also confessed to attacking you, and I didn't do that either. And you know it. I had to confess. He made me.
Okay, that makes you sound a little crazy.
Well, he's obviously threatening you too, seeing as to how you lied about who attacked you. Do you honestly think he's gonna hold up whatever end of the deal you made with him? For the record, I know he made you lie about me. I know you would never hurt me on purpose. So what's he threatening you with?
Next time, he doesn't just bash my head in.
Ford, we have to go to the police before he hurts anybody else.
We could go to Vegas. We'll find one of those famous wedding chapels. Spend the rest of the night seeing a show, doing a little gambling.
Eli, you really want to run off to Las Vegas and get married? I mean, don't you want a real wedding? One with all the bells and whistles? Because you've never been married before.
Well, a real wedding needs family. Yeah, I don't have any. I wouldn't even know how to contact Ross. I mean, would we even invite him? I know you have a lot of people
I do.
that you want to share this with, the kids. I understand. And when we get back, we'll have a huge reception and celebrate. It'll be a blast.
Yeah, and Dorian will throw an absolute fit.
No, she won't.
Oh, yes, she will.
She loves me. I know it's asking a lot. you would make me so happy if we could end this day as Mr. and Mrs. and say goodbye to Blair Kramer.
I can't marry you today. I got nothing to wear.
There's got to be something from all that stuff I had carted over here. Or why don't you call Renee and have her bring over the whole shop?
Why don't we wait a few days? Why
you
don't
make
we
a liar of me. It's the headline of tomorrow's Sun. Publisher marries love of life.
You didn't.
I did. It's gonna be on front doorsteps tomorrow morning.
Love of life?
Love of life.
Did you tell the boys?
Yeah, I told the boys. I have not told Star. I couldn't find her after the trial. She just took off.
Well, you do realize that if Blair didn't say anything to her, then Star will have no idea why this is happening so fast.
Why would Todd start acting like a human being now?
I don't know. I mean, I always knew that he had it in him. Oh, that's him now. Hey, Dad.
Hey, I need to see you.
Well, it'll have to wait. Cole and I are out. We're celebrating.
Well, bring him along. This is important.
Well, Hannah confessed, so unless there's some proof that she's lying. She didn't change her story when you visited her at St. Anne's, did she?
No.
So it makes you think she's not telling the truth.
It's just what I told you before. All right, that she admitted about Todd and that she set me up. And she swore that she'd never hurt Ford or my mom.
Anything else?
Just doesn't feel right. And when she called me...
She called you from St. Anne's?
Yeah, right before the trial. She said that she needed to talk to me. There was a lot that I didn't know.
Like what?
She was about to tell me, but then Eli grabbed the phone.
Eli Clark?
He heard me talking to her, and he grabbed the phone. He said he didn't want her to get in trouble with the staff, making unauthorized phone calls.
Good one, Uncle Clint. You almost had me going there. You and Dorian.
Dorian and I are very much an item.
But she stole B.E. Half the town thinks that she's still responsible for Nash's death. How could you take her back?
Well, we're grown-ups. An unfamiliar concept to you, I know, but we have buried our various hatchets. It's only recently I heard her with Nora, and she just hurt me back. Odd, but it is what it is, and that's just our relationship.
No! That's our relationship. You can't have it.
David, we do not have a relationship. Do you understand? You, of course, have a mythological relationship with this swimsuit model, and I have a real relationship with a real man.
My swimsuit model is real. Parts of her aren't, but most of her is.
Why don't you go play with her? Je veux être seul avec mon amour.
Dorian, French was our language.
Was, David, was. Past tense. Le temps passé.
Stop it.
Nous sommes finis.
Stop it.
C'est tout. Complet.
Stop.
Nous. Vous êtes. Whatever. My goodness. You must want to stick it to David more than you want to stick it to me. You're full of surprises, but cowboy, I owe you.
You sure as hell do. And you're gonna pay me back. Right now.
No, right now. I need your help.
For now, let's just keep this between us, okay?
Hey, I gotta go. My dad said that he wants to see me about something and that you should come too.
Mind if I sit this one out? I mean, your dad decided not to send me to prison. I kind of don't want to jinx it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you at home with Hope.
Okay.
Where you going?
The station, do you mind?
Ouch.
And look, Kelly, I know you want answers, but this isn't the way to go about it. You need to go easy for your own sake.
You'll call me the minute you learn something?
Of course. You'll be at home with your dolls.
I'll be at home.
Thank you.
Who the hell does he think he is? At home, my dolls.
Cool house. I didn't know you knew about art.
I'm glad you approved. It's your house now, by the way.
Well, what's going on?
It's Cole with you?
No, he had stuff to do. Look, this isn't about the trial, is it?
No,
You didn't
it's
change your
nothing to do with
mind?
Cole. Tay and I are getting married.
What? Really? I mean, I knew that something was going on between you two, but that's great. Well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. A lot has changed.
Yeah, no kidding. So when's the date?
Tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, as soon as the JP gets here.
What's going on?
Estrella, there's something you need to know. You really want to run off to Las Vegas and elope. I mean, what about my kids?
It'll only be for one night. We'll get your mother to watch your kids, and then when we get back, we can start our life together as a family.
Bad Dad 2 Blended Family. You sure you want to watch this?
Yeah. My friend Alexa says it's the coolest movie ever. It's about this guy who marries this woman with kids, and he becomes her stepfather from hell.
I know, this is asking a lot. And if this is not something you want to do, I understand. But I have been waiting my whole life to find the right woman. I want to start our life together, and I don't want to waste another minute.
Well, when you put it that way,
So you'll marry me?
Viva Las Vegas!
Glenn Carlin?
Who's asking?
Lieutenant John McBain, Lambview Police Department.
Look, I told those other two people everything I know about the guy I gave those documents.
The documents?
The files on Bennett Thompson? I gave them to the guy who opened the door.
The guy who claimed to be Rex Balsam.
How was I supposed to know?
It's a good question. Hey, Glenn, I was wondering if you'd do a favor for me. All right, hang on a second.
Coming.
I need to fax something for me.
617, that's Boston, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to Glenn Carlin at the Hall of Records. This is the photo.
Isn't that...
Just send it, and let me know when it goes through.
Look, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but there's nothing I can do.
You can go to the police.
And tell them what? That I lied when I named you as my attacker? Yeah, that'll fly.
We can go together and tell them that Eli's been threatening us.
Then he'll kill us, Hannah.
So you're just gonna leave me here?
You got yourself into this mess.
How self-centered are you? I mean, I know you're not mature enough to sustain a normal relationship, but I never thought that you would let innocent people die.
I'm not the bad guy here. Eli is the bad guy here.
You can stop him, Ford! You just have to think of someone who's not yourself.
I care about other people, okay? My brother who's in the hospital and this other friend. So don't make me out to be some kind of heartless jerk, because I'm not. Now, I know I wasn't very nice to you this last year, and I apologize. I should never have treated you that way.
So you'll help me?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Can I help you? I hope so. There's a woman stuck in the ladies' room. I don't know, the door must be jammed. I couldn't open it, but anyway, she keeps calling for someone named Rita. I'm Rita. She said that she'd have the key. Did she give you her name? Not just that she was having a panic attack. It's probably Janice. She has high blood pressure. Well, you better go check on her. I think she's hyperventilating. I felt so sorry for her. Oh, my goodness. Whew! Oh.
Hey, Rita, that fax go through you?
Why are you sending a picture of Elijah Clark to that guy in Boston? Do you think he has something to do with Bennett Thompson? Damn it, John, I deserve an answer. Does Eli know who killed my mother?
You're Mandy, I presume?
Not bad. Wendy's sorry she couldn't come, but I'm sure I can make it up to you.
Oh, that sounds absolutely fantastic.
This is some place. Wendy said that you were living in an apartment with your kid brother.
Yeah, I couldn't live in an apartment anymore. I'm a Buchanan, you know. I'm still gonna need the preferred customer discount, though.
We can talk about that later. So, which room is yours?
That's not why I called you, actually.
No?
I need you to be a swimsuit model.
Whatever turns you on, baby.
What is it that you want, Clint?
Buchanan Field. The naming rights for the new sports arena downtown, they're up for grabs.
The rules are very clear. Naming rights go to the highest bidder.
And all the bids are submitted to the mayor's office. So all you have to do, Madam Mayor, is keep me informed. I'm perfectly willing to pay. I just want to make sure that my bid comes out on top.
The bids are supposed to be confidential.
Supposed to be, yes. And you and I are supposed to be a couple. Dorian, if you don't do this, I'm going to tell David that he was absolutely right, that you and I are not having an affair, and that you are very single.
You win. But you might have to play along for a little bit longer.
Yeah, how much longer?
Long enough for us both to get what we want.
Sounds fair.
And Clint, nobody is to know that there is nothing going on between us.
Deal.
What did the doctor say? Do they have any idea, like,
how long I have? They weren't very specific, but the treatments aren't working.
Dad?
I could buy a way out of it, I would. You know that.
You can't. You're consoling me. Yeah, I've had a little longer to deal with it. No more crying, okay? It's supposed to be a happy day, right? We're gonna have a wedding.
You know?
Hey, Jack.
Did Mom call you?
No?
She's eloping with Eli.
She's what?
That's why you guys are crying, right?
I just got us 2 tickets on the last flight to Vegas.
I cannot believe we're doing this. Who knew that you were so impulsive?
Oh, there's a lot you don't know about me.
Oh, yeah? I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to figure you out.
Glenn told us the man that he gave the file to, the man who claimed to be Rex, was tall, dark, and handsome like Eli.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but this woman told me that someone was locked in the ladies' room.
It's okay, Rita. You, in there. You, back over there. Look busy. I thought you had went home.
So Eli is a suspect?
Did I say that?
That's why you were asking me all those questions about him. I thought you were jealous because he was marrying Blair. Wait a minute, he was there. At La Boulée, when you were talking to Rex and me about Bennett Thompson, he heard Rex say he was going to Boston. He took off right after Rex left.
Are you finished yet?
So when Glenn went to go meet Rex, Elijah could have been there, heading him off.
You're not finished.
you better hurry up. You got some packing to do.
What do you think? I have a wedding dress up in that closet up there?
Are you kidding? I bet you got half a dozen at least.
Aw.
Anyway, I'd marry you in a burlap sack.
So you'll tell the police that it wasn't me that attacked you, that it was Eli.
I can't do that.
But what? You said you'd help me.
And I will, with a piece of advice. The reason why I'm walking around right now and not locked up in a loony bin is because I have a little piece of insurance. And I'm not looking for a fight either. I'm just trying to remind you of what could happen.
If what?
Well, if something were to happen to me. I mean, it'd be a real shame if people found out that Elijah Clark was really Bennett Thompson. If anything happens to me, a letter is going to be sent to the Sun detailing everything that Eli did. And you need to do the same.
Okay, write it all down.
And make sure it gets in the right hands. That's the best I can do. And we never had this conversation.
Ford, thank you.
Good luck.
My name is Hannah O'Connor. And if I'm dead, it's because I was murdered by Elijah Clark.
I'll see you in an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
We're only going for one night, Blair.
Well, where are you going?
Got a few loose ends to tie up before we can live happily ever after.
Okay.
Bye.
No, Jack, they're crying because they're happy. As Tay and I are getting married today.
So are Mom and Eli. And you have to stop them.
All right, excuse us for a second. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I'm just falling apart. All of us have fallen apart so many times by now, trust me.
So this wedding?
It's your dad's idea. If it makes him feel like he's doing something, you know. Your dad and I, we really love each other.
I know you do.
Whether we'd be getting married right now, this minute.
Hey, it doesn't matter. How do you feel about this?
I just want my mom to have as many happy days as she can. If that means marrying Todd. Yeah, you were right. There are some good things about him.
They're talking about flying to Vegas tonight.
So they're moving up the wedding date.
Hello? Earth to Dad? There can't be a wedding. Not tonight, not ever.
Why is that?
He's weird.
Well, yeah, if you didn't feel that way about a new stepdad, I'd be worried about you.
This is different. Don't you remember the movie I showed you, Bad Dad 2? Where the mom marries this guy and he turns out to be crazy and he hacks up everyone at night?
I knew I shouldn't have let you watch that movie.
It's not the movie. It's him. It's Eli. He's a creepy, stalker, weirdo,
It
ex-murderer.
makes your mom very happy.
You're not listening.
You're not listening. Listen, your mom is doing exactly what she wants in life, and she should. And that's what I'm doing. Because life is short, my friend, and you just gotta grab all the happiness you can now. And that's why I'm getting married with Taya tonight, and I want you there with me, okay? Will you do that for me?
I just gotta go home. I gotta get changed.
No, you look fine.
The driver's right outside. I'll be right back.
Here comes the bride. Perfect. Buchanan Field. It has a certain cachet. Yes, it has resonance.
Well, after the naming ceremony, you can throw out the first pitch.
I'll get a coach. Thank you. That's a wonderful idea.
Oh, are you two still in here? I didn't realize. Why don't we go up to my room?
We? I'm sorry. Who are you, dear?
Me? I'm Mandy.
She's a swimsuit model, and she's the love of my life.
Oh, David and his little jokes.
Oh, go ahead. Tell her, Mandy. We're a couple.
And you must think we're a couple of idiots if you expect us to believe this.
Why? We're beautiful, and we're single.
And we're late for dinner, dear.
Oh, well, what a coincidence. So are we. What do you say we double?
Why not?
Hey, dude. How's it going?
It's okay.
Listen, there's something I gotta tell you.
Yeah? What?
I called the cops, and I told them that Hannah was the one that bashed my head in, not you.
Good. And now you better stick to that story. I'll have to come back and finish what I started.
All right. Go ahead. Never mind. Forget it.
What do you have on Eli?
Nothing.
But something about him doesn't sit right. You think maybe somehow he's involved with Bennett Thompson? Maybe he knows who he is? Maybe he was a client or a colleague? What? What aren't you telling me, John? Oh my God.
You think Eli,
Tall, dark, and handsome Eli is Bennett Thompson, don't you?
What I think doesn't matter. I have to have the evidence to go to court.
That's why you're sending this picture of Eli to Glenn. If he can ID him, then
Then we have something.
we've got him. Dead to rights.
Elijah Clark is the guilty one, not me. And if you're reading this letter, you have to stop him before more lives are lost.
Sister, if you could you mail this for me?
My name is Hannah O'Connor, and if I'm dead, it's because I was murdered by Elijah Clark. Oh, Hannah, I'm sorry. This letter just got lost in the mail.
Well, we should probably get going before Renee runs out of that asparagus crostini.
Dorian, I want those naming rights. I'll go along with anything that happens tonight, but I want those naming rights. And by the way, you're picking up the tab.
oh, it'll be my great pleasure, especially after I prove that David and Mandy are not in a relationship.
Listen, Davy, I can be a swimsuit model, I can do a double date, but this is gonna cost you.
You're getting dinner.
You're tying up my entire night.
Fine. It'll be worth it if I can prove that Dorian and Clint aren't really a couple.
Shall we?
Absolutely.
Mom! Thank God you're still here. Not too late.
For what, sweetheart?
To stop you from running off and marrying Eli. You can't. Not if you want us to live.
Wow, you've been a busy little bee, haven't you? Making phone calls, writing letters. Whoever gave you the idea to put all this down in writing?
It was my idea.
Too bad.
He told me if I didn't keep my mouth shut, he would kill Cole. You know he will. You really want Cole's death on your conscience?
You know what? I'm gonna give Cole a call and tell him about the wedding and about your mom.
You guys should get ready.
You know, I know it's just going to be a simple wedding here at the house, but I want my maid of honor by my side.
Cole, when you get this, call me. I have big news.
Yeah, I would like to speak to a patient. Her name is Hannah O'Connor.
Hannah. You know, writing that letter was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Well, now that you got it all figured out, you can go home.
No. Not a chance. I'm gonna be here when Glenn calls. Is that Glenn? That's a 617 area code. That's Boston.
Okay. This is when we're going to find out if Elijah Clark is Bennett Thompson.
Mia?
Go ahead, do it.
So, Glenn, you recognize the guy in the photo?